Hello, everybody. We're back again with Big Brother, season 24. We're now on to episode 31. All right. Now we have Monty, still HOH, and he has on the block after the veto was used on Brittany, because Brittany won the veto, he put up Taylor as the replacement nominee. So we have Taylor and Alyssa on the block now, and it's time for them to fight for their game in this house. So there. Oh, all right. So Brittany's excited that someone's off the block. She threatened Monty, wanted him to put up Turner, but obviously he didn't do that because that wouldn't be good for his game. Now he puts up Taylor on the block. And yeah, everyone is scrambling. Alyssa, it's finally, well, she started doing it earlier, but she's fighting for her life in this game, and she's starting to play it, and she's really starting to make deals with people and all that. The problem is just that she really just doesn't have anything to really offer anyone, because she doesn't really win anything. So it's more like she's offering herself to be someone that you can sit next to, that you can beat, so that's pretty much what you got. And then we have Taylor and Brittany, who have a good relationship with each other, and they've been playing the game together for a long time, especially since they had a final 3 with Michael, and then they formed a final 2 recently, and they were also in the big alliance, the Leftovers. All right. So it should be pretty easy for her to get Brittany's vote, and plus what is his name? Monty is keeping it secret that she wanted to get rid of Turner, so he should be able to convince Turner to get to vote out Alyssa instead of Taylor. And plus, they already did like a sort of fake final 3 with Taylor, Monty, and Turner as well. All right. So Alyssa now is doing this whole we're best friends thing with Turner, like, oh, we're my best friend in this house, and blah blah blah. Like before, there was none of this best friend thing when she was all up under Kyle, but now they're best friends, and this is the most important relationship in her life, and all this nonsense. Convenient, very, very convenient. So she's doing that, and she wants Turner's vote, and Turner's basically saying, I want to keep you in this house, but I don't think they're going to allow me to do that. He's referring to Monty and what is her name? Brittany. Referring to Monty and Brittany, pretty much saying that those two want her gone, and his vote wouldn't matter either way to keep her safe. That's what he says. All right. So then Taylor had the bright idea to, was it Taylor or was it Alyssa? One of them had the bright idea that to have all 4 of them go sleep in the bed together. So you got Turner here, you got Monty here, you got Alyssa here, and then you got Taylor at the end there. So they're all sleeping in the bed together. And while they're doing this, Brittany is downstairs complaining about how everyone is like sleeping in the bed together and she's left out of things. And it's just like, you do nothing but sleep. So like, she doesn't even sit around having conversations with these people. She just expect everyone to come to her and talk. It's like, unless you go into her bed to have a conversation with her, you don't really talk to her. So, but she's still complaining, and she's saying, oh, my best friend Taylor should come, and we have a final 2. She should at least come and check in with me, and all this nonsense. And it's just like, kind of dumb, but hey, emotions. She's feeling the pressure of if she doesn't win veto or HOH, that people are going to vote her out. And she's now spiraling, emotionally spiraling like she always does, and blaming somebody for her problems. So what was that I'm saying? So, that people and their feelings, man. So now we have this flirtation going on with Taylor and Monty, which is not surprising because I remember in the first episodes, she kind of expressed that she had a crush on him. It's not really that surprising that she's doing that, but it also could be stirred on by the fact that she's on the block a little bit, just a little bit playing the game there, Taylor. This strong, independent, feminist woman, lived with your mom. You came in the game being flirtatious and using sex appeal to manipulate men, and now you're making moves to seduce Monty because he was already attracted to her, and then she went and this is what she said, she's going to play possum because she likes being chased, pretty much went into his bed and made some comments about cuddling him and all this stuff, and then she cuddles him and then starts pretty much like moving suggestively on his chest, and my dude kissed her. So I'm just saying, I'm not saying that she's purely doing it for game because she was definitely attracted to him before, but a little bit of game going on there, a little bit of playing the sex game. I'm just, not gonna say too much about it, but hey, there's money involved. Strong, independent woman don't spread them legs. Hey, I'm just putting the idea out there. It might be possible that hey, she might have spread for some money. A little bit of change. I don't know. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. So while this is going on, Brittany's having an absolute meltdown, looking like a crazy person, more than usual. To see her here, just madness in them eyes, because Taylor is not checking in on her. It's like Taylor's hooking up with somebody, and she's like cheating on Brittany by the way Brittany's reacting. It's very, very odd. Weirdness, man. All right, so that happens, and oh my god. So Brittany's still having a mental breakdown because everyone was, well, especially Taylor, were having a conversation about how great Michael was and all this stuff, and she starts crying, emotions again. Isn't a therapist meant to help people? Very little ability to deal with her own emotions. She cracks like an egg. You just apply a little bit of pressure and she's done. So she's having this mental breakdown and applying her makeup as you do. I don't know if it improves her looks, but she does it. I didn't even know she was wearing makeup because it didn't change anything. But now I'm thinking she could look worse because she's here now applying makeup. It's puzzling to me. So this is what she looks like after she's still in the mirror, but this is what she looks like after she applied the makeup. I can see the lipstick now that she put on some earrings. So either she's that pasty and the makeup just matches, but I don't see much of a difference. And well, anyways, so she's having this breakdown, and very intelligently, Alyssa walks in and starts asking her if she feels okay and all this stuff, and coming to her aid and sort of expressing the idea that they two are ostracized from the rest of the house, even though Alyssa wasn't ostracized. She was just on the block, and she's up against Taylor, who has more people that want to keep her. So her idea is that they work together and keep each other safe going forward. I don't know how much keeping safe Alyssa is going to do, but she still has a vote, so votes matter. So now Brittany, jilted lover that she is, feeling like Taylor wasn't there for her, wasn't tickling her in the right places, that she's going to jump ship and she's going to keep Alyssa. So she tells Alyssa that her vote doesn't really matter because it's up to Turner and Monty at this point. No matter how she votes, she's still going to get eliminated. So now Alyssa is surprised. She's like, "Oh, I thought I had Turner in my back. He's my best friend." And her name just escaped my mind. I just said Brittany, right? Brittany then suggests to her that she should get Turner on board. If she can secure Turner's vote, then she can be safe in this house. So she goes to Turner, and she starts out by trying to massage the situation, and then she does a full Brittany, and she goes threatening and saying, "Oh, if she doesn't get a vote from him, then they're not going to be friends, and he's not going to get a jury vote and all that stuff." So I don't know what happened, but Brittany might actually be an hypnotist, and she just channeled her mind into Alyssa, and now Alyssa has crazy eyes and is threatening people. It was weird. It obviously had the exact opposite effect of what you think it would have, of what she thought it would have. And yeah, Turner now wants to kind of vote her out, but he's also considering throwing a pity vote her way. But also, he mentioned before this all happened that he doesn't want to really do that and expose Monty's game, because that's not going to be good for him going forward and their relationship, by forcing Monty to break a tie. So I doubt he will throw the pity vote. But, Alyssa did her thing, and it's not quite there. It's not quite there, but she does have some anime eyes, and she makes them water a little bit, and they're not quite as crazy as Brittany, but she's getting there. She's working on it. You got to appreciate the effort. All right. So that happens. Then we go to of course, they're doing their pitch and then about to be the vote. And I don't really care what they have to say. So we're going to skip that part. Going to vote, Brittany, first one to vote, and she votes out Taylor. Guilty lover that she is, she votes out Taylor. And then Turner goes in there, and he votes out Alyssa, forcing Monty to break a tie, and then Monty votes out Alyssa. So Alyssa is gone. Bye, bye, bye. Which is good. Alyssa was adding nothing to the game, and I appreciate her not getting to the end. Right, so Alyssa's gone. Now we're going to move on to, come on, let's move on. All right, so they give their goodbye messages, and Turner went full postal in his message, pretty much blasting Alyssa, saying all about the threats and her vote and all that stuff, which is terrible jury management, which is poor course for Turner. Terrible jury management. He just lost a vote for no reason. He could have still gotten the vote if he never said any of those things. He could have just did an apology or whatever. But he didn't do that. He went full postal. Hey, do your thing, boy. I guess. So now we are at the HOH comp. All right, so now we're going to choose a new HOH and make that so small. So you got the three people going to the HOH comp. Of course, Monty can't compete. So we got Taylor, Brittany, and Turner here competing. and it's going to be a true or false competition. And they're going to be watching Julie's, what's essentially a TikTok video of her changing outfits. I can only imagine having to compete in this competition, because even watching it, I completely zoned out. It was incredibly boring. And like I said, it's a TikTok video. It's the kind of stuff you see on TikTok that ladies do with a quick change of outfits. It's incredibly boring. Even if my life depended on it, I couldn't focus enough on this video to even answer one question. And my dude Turner over here was feeling the exact pain that I was, because he didn't know any of the answers to the question. He guessed his way through for a lot, but he missed a couple, and that put him behind. Brittany and Taylor were tied for a while there, and but in the end, it came down to a tiebreaker between Brittany and Taylor, and the winner was Taylor, because Brittany went over the number. So Taylor is the new HOH, which means she's going to make it to the final three, which I kind of wanted Brittany to be in the final three, but Taylor, this is her second win, and she is proving herself, so I have to let her have it, but I am disappointed. I think Brittany struggled, and she really put in a lot of work to really get there, even though she's a little crazy. I am partial to someone that's trying very hard. And Taylor spent a lot of time eating chips and getting pity. I don't like that. Brittany actually struggled. Well, Taylor did struggle too, but it's not in the game. It's in the personal relationships with other people. All right. So we now have Taylor in the final three, and she's HOH, and most likely she's going to put up on the block Turner and Monty. She's probably going to put up Turner and Monty, and one of them is going to win the veto. Probably either Turner or Monty is going to win the veto and vote out Brittany. That's what I'm predicting. I don't know for sure, but we'll find out next time. So until next time.